denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man. Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, what's going on? The YZNT. I guess I'm going to use you. Let me know if my mic is sounding okay. Nick and I are going to start going back live, so want to try to work through some of the problems with me by myself. So let me know if you can hear me, see me. Well, that's good. Coin Ghost, the Wise, appreciate it. I think I got everything working correctly. I had a lot of things missing. I had to reset it up, but so Nick and I are going to start trying to do, I think, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I'm going to do Tuesday, Thursday by myself. So that's the plan. Let's go to the bigger screen. Well, I'm glad that we don't have any problems. So let me check something else here. All right, my screen looks good. I think we're going to Twitter, maybe even to Facebook. So let's scroll through a few things here. Well, I'm glad everything's working perfectly. So it looks like my CPU usage is a little high, which we wasn't wanting. So if I bring in Nick, it might be an issue. That's something I'll look into. All right. If you remember the Discord, Twitter, etc., this was the account that I've been looking for. Let me change this a little bit here. Update it because we didn't get the break to new lows like I wanted. So I think I'm looking for something more like this. But we're going to need continued weakness here. You know, back at the previous highs, our technometer gave us these overbought red circles, which was all intermediate term highs. Then we had the leading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down that I had pretty well called that, got long a little bit. I was looking for an ABC back up. I think it was a WXY. And then up here at 116.3, I gave a sell. And I was looking for something, down around 100. So we came down to 108, a little bit below 108. Didn't go to new lows for the move, which I still think is possibly in the cards. So maybe maybe this is A, B, C, D, E, and we mouse around here this week, and then we break down. But I still can see, I still think we have lower on Bitcoin. So you can see technometer here came down. We was at 38.9, I think, intraday at the lows. I wanted just a little bit more. Again, we got the break on Ethereum, which I'll show, but Bitcoin, I wanted that break to new lows. Already, we're back to 46.57. So that, again, makes me think being bearish is still the right way. So if we look at Ethereum, I talked about having a rally up and then maybe we was going to go down and spike 38.50. I mentioned that on Twitter. We did come down and spike, what was it, 38.15. Again, technometer down there below 40. And I think probably that could have still been a way for there. So we still possibly come down with Bitcoin. If we look just at the Wyckoff, looks like a spring and a nice rally. Volume, nothing to brag about. You can see down here, not much volume off the lows. So I thought maybe that rally of the last 4 or 5 trading sessions maybe could turn down. We have turned down today. Ethereum down 103. So again, I'm leaning a little bit bearish. So technometer here 45.34. So let's look for a little bit lower in the coming days and see if we can continue with some weakness. Now if we look at stocks, my Dow Jones Industrials, you can see here technometer readings. In the green, I've picked 3 lows. This low did not work, and you can see then when we broke lower, that was a change of trend. But the last 3 technometer readings that oversold gave us the lows. We almost caught oversold yesterday. So currently it still seems like stocks don't want to give it up. I've not been bullish enough for this rally, but again, it seems like the rally is long in the tooth, but currently it just doesn't want to give up. If we look at the SPY, not much help here. Technometer again down there around 41, 42, which is pretty low reading considering the rally that we've had. So it doesn't look too bearish there really. If we look at the QQQ, same type of thing. I was looking for 5 waves up off the lows. It does look like maybe we've done that if you're looking at Elliott wave on the NASDAQ. But again, technometer here neutral. Not much help. That count is keeping me a little bit concerned. I know Elliott wave's got a lot of sentiment readings, historical high levels. I tweeted something yesterday where they're giving, I think it was 17 different charts on why this market's extremely overbought. Take a look at that if you get a chance. IXIC, which is the NASDAQ Composite Index, same type of thing. That looked like a triangle formation. And still technometer, again, no Wyckoff reason that this rally is running out of steam. So for now, we're looking for still a little bit higher. I'm going to go over some individual stocks because I've been doing a momentum scan, looking for strong stocks. I'll go over that here in a minute. But right now, Dadman Crypto, Tommy, anybody want to go over any other crypto charts? We'll do that now. XRP at 284. It looked like kind of a 4th wave triangle here. You can see volume on XRP continuing to hit new lows while price is holding that 270, 275 level. I mean, that looks bullish and it's continuing to hold that level. That's why I thought some of these downtrend lines, it keeps trying to take downtrend lines out. So that's good news. Same thing here. We've got a little bit of a downtrend that it's trying to take out. So XRP could be one of those that leads the rally. We'll watch that. Technometer neutral, nothing much to add. But again, the technometer is not oversold, but you've had a lot of sell volume while price is holding. That's friendly. Let's look at BNB. Trading 1,003. Not much to add really on BNB. I traded there in the past, did not catch this last rally. We did have some divergences at the lows, which gave us this rally out of here. But, you know, really volume is following the rally pretty well in lockstep. Technometer readings of 40 have caught the lows. So if I can get another add-on for Ethereum or get a buy in Bitcoin, obviously BNB is probably going to lead the rally here. What's up, Matt Jazz? I don't believe you're a normal viewer here since you're not highlighted, but appreciate you joining. Let me give you a wrench. Okay, ONDO. Looks like ONDO's had a little bit of underperformance here. You can see volume is hitting new lows almost today. So that's a little friendly. Looks like it's holding up with some sell volume coming in. You was almost oversold there 5 trading sessions ago. Don't really have much to add. I don't like the underperformance, but a lot of these altcoins do look pretty shitty here. So with this divergence between volume and price, oversold technometer, I would think maybe we spring that 84, 85 level. But I'd be probably interested in owning that one if we do get that spring. Solana. Solana, I got a lot of markings on here from us trading it and following it before. Obviously, it's been one that Nick is watching and trading. We own this still. We still have all of our HODL bags from going back to late 2016. On SOL, I was a little concerned that we were ending a B wave up here. I mean, we did get above that resistance at 210, and now we're kind of right at it. I don't know if we're going to go down there to 80 as I show. You know, once again, if I get a buy signal on Bitcoin and Ethereum, I think you want to pick up SOL with Solana because it has been pretty strong here considering versus some of the other alts. Technometer almost got there right at oversold. Again, at the lows there at 190. Currently, we're clear back to 46.59. So nothing real strong there I can give you. I don't know if Bitcoin might be a leading indicator. It has been pretty weak here since the highs. So I think that tells you, that's kept, hold on here a second. I don't know why I'm not getting an issue with my trading view. I mean, I think it tells you definitely some of the speculative excesses have come out of Bitcoin, and stocks continue to work higher. Obviously, it's a lot of AI talk. So again, I think that's why I've stayed a little bit not friendly on stocks. I think they're trying to make a top. They have not done that, but I do think they're suspect here to still work lower. So I'm trying to buy some breakouts on individual stocks, buy some with momentum turning up, etc. So that's all I'm really doing now is, trying to, if I can, keep close stops, but try to chase a few stocks that are starting to outperform or outperforming. So I'm going to go through a few of those stocks that have been leading on momentum. Here's a list on the right that have had a lot of momentum breakouts. DUOL is one of them, Duolingo. That one is starting to show some momentum off the lows. ASTS is one that I mentioned for a backup. You can see here I got most of these marked. ASTS had that perfect backup to 37 and then has continued higher. The momentum just got on that 5 days ago. Technometer coming down to oversold again, which has been pretty decent areas to be a buyer. What else here? A few that I have positions on. Today I mentioned TMO to the stock Discord. I think we were right around 471 when I did that, 468. This one looks interesting. You see I got a lot of alarms set on there, which is the dash line, so disregard them. Those are just to keep me on this thing. So you've had sell volume coming in, which is the Wyckoff Optimism Pessimism Index, which is a part of our Wyckoff indicator bundle at TradingView. Price held higher. I had stated when volume turns up, the price should easily go higher. That's happened just really in the last couple hours. So this one looks like it's ready to really break out. Another one, Guardant Health, same type of thing. Jump resistance, backed up to it. I mentioned that down there, 55 and change. We're setting at 62 almost. That one doesn't look bad. ATRC is one that I've been talking. That one maybe jump resistance backed up to it. LNT is one that I mentioned on a backup. At 64, it's 67.20, closing at all-time highs here for the recent move. NBR having a tough day today, but that's one, again, same type of thing. Looking like it's backing up. Winnebago, WGO, I thought maybe had a last point of support. Been watching that one as well. What else here? MJ is a trade that I just took about a 90% gain on the marijuana stocks. We bought that one, mentioned it over and over in the stock Discord. Down there around 18, 19, 20, we had these various oversold technometers. Mentioned it again up here. Sold that yesterday at 37.85, I think it was. Thought maybe we'd get some type of sideways action here. It has turned down today, so I'm out of that one. Tesla was a recent trade. I think Tesla probably has a lot higher to go. You can see here the momentum buys are in purple, momentum sells are in gold. My buys and sells are in green and red. So I sold this at 418, we're 443, hoping to get that back. I think Tesla probably has a lot higher to go. But again, stocks in general, I'm a little bit worried about. Emerging markets, I did that video back late April or mid-April. That thing is not turned down. I think emerging markets has to be a part of your portfolio. You've had 14 years of sideways. I did the video, he's down there around 39. We're currently 53. Any backup here, I wish we could get something down to 49.50. Then I think you want to be all over that for the next 5 or 10 years. I think emerging markets outpaces the S&P because the S&P has outpaced emerging markets incredibly so in the last 15 years. The rally in metals has gotten definitely rocking and rolling. I think that does tell you we got some issues. I do think the economy could fall into recession here. There's the GLD trading at 354, breaking out of that base at 190. I do think gold and silver could pull back to 308, which maybe could bring back the stock market in general. So I do think precious metals could top out here and work lower. But I think longer term metals are still higher. I think the dollar bounces here for the next month, and that could apply a little pressure on the metals. But then I'm almost guessing dollar could turn down sharply again. Metals continue higher. So Dadman, I guess I'd probably say continue to ride the wave unless you want to get cute and sell up here and look to buy back at 300 to 320. For a long-term portfolio, you might not want to get cute. And just hope for a pullback maybe to add. For my regulators, let me throw a quick disclaimer up here. Hold on. All right, take care of that. Not many viewers in here. I am going live on Twitter and Facebook, so a lot of people will be there watching. But obviously, Nick and I have not been live. I've not been live. We're going to jump back on that here. I got a few issues maybe to fix before Nick and I get on here. It seems like my CPU usage is a little high, so I'm going to double check that to see why that is. Otherwise, no one's complained about anything, so hopefully I'm still good here. So again, on Bitcoin, last sell was 116.3. I think we worked a little bit lower here, so we're watching that next day or two. If you want trades real time, patreon.com/learncrypto. If you want stock trades real time, go to the stock Discord. You can reach that by going to wyckoffsmi.com. All right, that's all I got. Let me see if I can run my end of show here. And Nick and I will try to be on here tomorrow. If nothing else, I will be on here. So have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.